Hey all, this is Peter Scova. Music is a Journey, and didn't I just upload a video yesterday, one that I worked very hard on. Did I say hard on? I better start again. Hi everyone, this is Peter Scova. Music is a Journey, and today I'm going to do a video for a thread started by Propfe. He wanted to have 5 songs about rain, something to do with rain in the title, rain on the album cover, rain on the album, I don't know, whatever. Now actually I did a video of my own, a playlist of 10 songs that are about rain. I did that last year. So when I first saw Chris's video I thought, oh, that's very nice, but I already did a rain video, so I'm not going to do one for this thing here. However, I've been seeing more and more people doing rain videos in the vinyl community, so I thought, well, okay, let's see what I can come up with then without copying anything that I did last year. And then I got the clever idea, why don't I do a video about 5 Japanese songs about rain? And actually coming up with 5 songs about rain was no problem. The only problem was that when I checked my iTunes library, I actually had 3 songs by the same band using rain in the title, and 2 songs by an artist having rain in the title, and then 1 song by a third band having rain in the title, and that was it. Nobody else had songs about rain out of all the albums I have in my collection. Not like I have a huge collection, but you know, I kind of expected there'd be more. So I'm going to introduce 3 songs about rain on Japanese albums, and then I'm going to talk about a couple other things. So first of all, this is Yanomaki, or Maki Yano, if you want to do it the Western style. And this was, oh geez, when did she release this album now? Well, it goes back to somewhere around the late 2000s. And she has a song on here called Gogatsu no Ame, which means rain of May, or May rain, which is very appropriate as it is still May. And I think we had rain, I don't know, was it this morning anyway, and a little bit yesterday as well. She is a singer-songwriter, started out a little bit more on the rock, sometimes even hard rock, almost edgy type, alternative hard rock, edgy kind of stuff at the beginning, but gradually over her career, her music became more like mature adult female singer-songwriter, which appealed to me a little bit less. I liked her in the early days more, but this album here has a couple of songs on there that I really like. And then for a long period she didn't do anything, but I think on her Facebook page a couple of months back she said she's gonna start recording something again. Like for the last 13, 14 years, there's been very little output from her. I think she got married, and I don't know after that. But anyway, Maki Yano. I saw her live one time. I saw her do a 4-song in-store live performance as well. Yeah, cool stuff. I really like her anyway. So I've done a video about this next band before. This is Garnet Crow. They were active from 1999 to 2013. They are a Japanese pop rock band, but one of the things I always liked about them was they're all very talented musicians, and there was always something a little bit more on each album. There were, 3 or 4 songs that had that little extra in there that I would say would almost be like crossover pop prog type of thing. You might not agree, but anyway. So this is a single release. I have just about all of their single releases because I really like this band. And, oh geez, my eyes are tired from looking at the computer today. Kimi o kazaru hana o sakaso. So, make the flower, geez, how do I translate that? Make the flower, Kimi o kazaru hana. Make the flower bloom that you decorated. Like the flower that you set to decorate in the room, make that bloom, something like that. Anyway, also that song appeared in some animation thing. And there is a song on here called Yasashi Ame as the B-side, which means gentle rain. And Garnet Crow actually had 2 other songs that included rain in the title, so I could have easily done 2 Maki Yano and 3 Garnet Crow, but I did not. Yeah. Okay, and so then the third one, this is from the very popular Japanese 70s heavy rock, heavy metal inspired band Ningen Isu, and they have a song on here called Doro no Ame, which means mud rain, basically. Yeah. And one interesting thing, the cover of this album was actually shot at some old decrepit temple in the woods. Well, I wouldn't say not too far from where I live. It probably takes me about an hour or so to get there, but I've actually never been to the actual location, but I have a general idea where it is. And the administrator of the Ningen Isu fan club on international fan club on Facebook actually went to this location to get a photograph of it because she loves the band so much. This is their 2016 album called Kaidan Soshite Shi to Eros, which is ghost stories and death and love. Really cool album this was. Actually, all of their albums are really cool if you like that kind of thing. So that's it. I just had those 3 different artists that had songs in Japanese with ame, rain, in the title. So I was thinking, well, gee, what else am I going to do? And it just so happened, I just got this Rheostatics album, Whale Music. This is a Canadian band. I just got it the other day and I was putting it into my computer so I could listen to it tomorrow morning. And so the entire track list was on the screen in front of me. And I was just thinking, well, what else am I going to do then? Do I have any French songs about rain? No. Do I have any Italian songs about rain? No. And I was trying to think of different languages and see if I had anything in the computer. And then I just happened to look. The 3rd track on this album is called Rain, Rain, Rain. So I mean, I haven't even listened to the album yet. I can thank Brian at Embryonic Robot for this being in my collection, because in one of his previous videos he mentioned that the Rheostatics are probably even more a Canadian band than the Tragically Hip, who are often considered Canada's epitome of the Canadian band, I think. So because he mentioned the Rheostatics, I checked them out, and I actually have 2 of their albums now, this being the 2nd one. So Rain, Rain, Rain from Rheostatics' album Whale Music from 1992. And then, kind of good news, I guess, a friend of mine, Chris Gill, over in the UK, he had a band called Band of Rain, and they did several albums. And then he decided Band of Rain had run its course and he was going to wrap it up. But sometime after that, he decided to get it going again and start writing new music. And then he just said, okay, that's it. I'm not doing any more work with the band. However, he just recently updated his Facebook profile picture, and he said Band of Rain is back together again, and we're writing new music. We're going to have a new studio album. We're going to have a new live album. So I have 3 Band of Rain albums in physical format. This is their album called Petrichor. I think I mentioned this in a video of mine and played some samples of the music a little while back. The album I got first off, this was Dust of Stars, The Dust of Stars by Band of Rain, and the reason why I knew about this is because my friend Gordo Bennett from Gore Music and Gore Fusion plays a guitar solo on this album. And actually this is my favorite Band of Rain albums of the ones that I have. There was another one called Svengali, which actually started out as not being a Band of Rain album. I think Chris Gill and one other fellow, they decided to make it their project album, but then later on they changed the name to Band of Rain, and it's a really cool album, but I only have it as a digital download. And then the other one, this is called Arts and Allurements by Band of Rain. I don't remember which one this is in their catalog, but they do a lot of more stretched out pieces, a lot of instrumental work in their songs, many instrumental tracks, occasionally having vocals, sometimes female, sometimes male. I think they have just different vocalists appearing when they need them for a particular album. So a lot of stretched out instrumental pieces that slowly develop and build and then shift into something else. So I find a lot of the music really a nice change up to listen to from a lot of the other stuff that I listen to. So if I could, I would buy a couple of more Band of Rain albums. So maybe Chris keeps saying he'll send me one, but it's like, no, it's okay. I'll pay for it, dude. So yeah, there we go. That's 5 songs or different albums, or at least in this case a band as well, related to rain. So thank you, Chris Propfe, for making me do another video about rain. Well, you and lots of other people in the vinyl community who jumped on that thread, so how could I not be part of it? Okay everyone, that's it. Short video for today. Thanks for watching. Bye.